his spot. And for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Tristan Thompson is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Bridges, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Mobley. Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
Garland next for two, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years. A lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Garland against Ball. Mobley with the block. And they get it back. Down low, just 5 to shoot. Kept alive.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Back to Mitchell. And there's the drive.
Well, Watford Donovan Mitchell with the dunk contest. Case in point right there.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nurkic dishes to Miller. Nurkic the pass to Bridges. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Ball from long range. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, reverse it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Passes it to Okogie. Here's Nurkic. And no good that time. Hunter with some nice defense. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
While we have a moment, let's now take a look at the top shot blockers in the NBA. Third is Evan Mobley.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Hornets have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Outside, Ball. Shoots over Garland. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, Nurkic throwing his big weight around on the offensive glass right there. Go to work, Big Nurk.
Here's Mitchell. Tries again. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Miller, no luck.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Garland against Ball. The pass to Okogie. To the left side wing. Shoots it. and it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Hornets trail by 7. Ball. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Cleveland. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Hornets, 8 games out.
And I think for Charlotte, so far it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
And remember, this was a team that had talked about the importance of getting off to a quick start. This has been a worst-case scenario. Their confidence looks shaken.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Miller against Mitchell. Miller, no luck. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They have a 9-point lead. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one. And then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Pass to Okogie. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Yusuf Nurkic. Putting up about 10 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Hornets trail by 11. Okogie, the pass to Miller. To the paint, here's Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Guys, what we've come to learn about Miles Bridges is this guy is a force on the offensive end. Whether he's inside or outside, you know he's going to be aggressive trying to put the ball in the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Hornets trail by 11. Bridges outside. Pass to Okogie. Ball against Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
It is very difficult guarding LaMelo Ball to stay disciplined and not bite on that pump fake. He's so good at it.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
2 shots.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Deep two from Ball. Yep, that one goes in there. Ball's got 7 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
To the left wing, Mobley finds Thompson. Back to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Passes it to Mobley. Puts it up. Rebound by Nurkic.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And while we got a chance, look at some numbers for Evan Mobley. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Ball with the bucket. He's got 9.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
And Thompson kicks to Mobley. Here he goes. Lays it up off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball, the pass to Okogie. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Now Josh Okogie off the dribble drive. Great composure. Wow.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Hunter trying to get open as Thompson. Hunter no good. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Okogie. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside, Ball. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland with the ball. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Okoro, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Max Strus comes in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Strus passes to Jerome. Just 4 to shoot. Miller against Strus. That one doesn't drop. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. And there's the pass to Hunter. Back to Strus. Here's Jerome. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Hornets with possession here. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Green, he's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Ball.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Smith scanning the floor. Steps back and shoots. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Cleveland moving it around. Back to Strus. And it's good. 2 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Feeds it to Green. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
On the line, Jerome, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
2 minutes.
Here's Bridges. Nice work on the ball. It's paying off with the basket. Bridges has got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Bridges. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Wow, the ability to fend off that defender and take contact, still finish it. Go ahead, Miles Bridges. Do your thing.
Hornets trail by 7. On the wing, man. 1:12 left to play in the first. Williams can't hit.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Pass to Tyson. And he banks in the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Smith against Truce. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Hornets have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Here's Mann. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the inside, Jerome. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Tyson, defended by Bridges. The shot no good. Tyson. Now, here's Bridges. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
DeAndre Hunter out there with Mobley. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Jerome in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Merrill passes to Hunter. Back to Merrill. Here's Strus, guarded by Green. Strus kicks to Hunter. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's Green. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Mobley outside. Back to Merrill. They get it back. Another shot. And Mobley finishes inside. Mobley's got 8 points.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Mitchell comes in for Sam Merrill. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Smith finds man. No good with the layup. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 3-point game.
Boy, the speed and the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Here's man, guarded by Garland. Man with it, off target at the rim. Mitchell left side. Here's Garland. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the two free throws.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
For Cleveland.
This guy is a gamer. Darius Garland is not bashful and very aggressive setting up defenders.
No good on the free throw. Okoro, he's checked in for Max Strus. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Hornets. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Okoro passes to Garland. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
And how good has he been at the line?
Free throw good, Garland. Hornets trail by 14. Ball feeling it out a bit. To end the run. At the top of the key, Williams. He kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Smith's got 4 this quarter. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Garland finds Hunter. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. In third, the Cavaliers.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Puts it up off the inbound, and Okoro pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always had tremendous confidence on the defensive end. I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple positions. What you're seeing develop is more belief in his jump shot. And that confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Garland kicks to Okoro. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 16. Down low. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Ball. Smith's got 9 points.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Well, the Hornets shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Smith and the layup fit off the glass. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Hunter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Smith. This game he had 10 points. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Garland. Good on the bucket. 18 points for him.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Okoro. Garland with the bucket. And that's 20 points for Darius Garland.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Nurkic. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Hunter, no good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Ball from long range. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
And that one's good, Hunter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now Ball. 12 points for him. Miller outside. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Okoro. Nurkic with the block.
Boy, that's great anticipation by Yusuf Nurkic. He saw what they were trying to do and snuffs it out.
Pass to Smith. To the paint. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And some changes here for the Hornets. Bridges is checked in for Nurkic. Okogie comes in for Brandon Miller. And Josh Green subbed in for Smith. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
Cleveland leading by 17. Garland finds Mobley. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Ball. 12 points for him. Passes it to Okogie. Just 5 on the clock. They kick it out to Green. No good from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Tyson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Tyson's got his 2nd basket of the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Garland against Ball. Fader on the way. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Rebound by Okogie.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Kicks to Green. There's the pass to Okogie. There's Ball with the 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Okoro. Here's Garland. Shoots over Ball. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Okoro. Okoro's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Okogie misses. Cleveland leading by 20. Mitchell passes to Garland. Here's Tyson. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Passes it to Okogie.
2 minutes.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look now for Cleveland. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. Sam Merrill comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Here's Tyson. And they pick up 2. Tyson's got 4 this quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Ball, the pass to Green. Inside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. That is nasty, Evan Mobley. That's almost unfair.
Charlotte has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Ball kicks to Bridges. And the layup falls. Bridges has got 10.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Tyson, defended by Bridges, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Cavaliers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And he makes both free throws. Man with it. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Out to Bridges. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Merrill passes to Strus. Here's Jerome, defended by Mann. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Williams. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers riding on with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field,
the Hornets, 51.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Man,
And that wraps up the half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
he had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the floor for Charlotte, The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Nurkic is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That one good for 2. Bridges has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hornets. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Outside Garland. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The willingness to power through contact. Darius Garland proving once again just how tough he is.
The Cavaliers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
One shot.
Garland, no good on the free throw. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ball. Bridges has got 14 points.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Mobley. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Mobley dishes to Garland. He kicks to Mitchell. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 11 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Ball. Mobley against Miller. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Hunter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell outside. Driving to the basket. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball against Hunter. Shoots. Ball with the bucket. He's got 18.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Thompson passes to Hunter. Mitchell against Miller. Garland kicks to Hunter. Kicks it out to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Hornets trail by 19. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
Oh, don't you love the confidence Yusuf Nurkic has? Normally, guys, he's setting a screen or trying to open teammates. This time it's a little catch and shoot.
Now here's Mobley. 12 points for him. That one goes in. Mobley's got 14.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, my goodness, a little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
The pass to Miller. The baseline jam. Bridges, no one around him. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Hunter finds Thompson. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Hornets trail by 19. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Okogie. Hunter grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley is in his zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Garland against Ball. On the wing, Bridges. With the drive, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
There is an authority, a purposefulness when Miles Bridges decides to drive the basketball. I don't think the defense wants any part of him there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Hornets also with the sub. Smith checked in for Ball. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Mitchell dishes to Hunter. That one, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Miller, the pass to Smith. Pass to Okogie. A 3-ball. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Garland, the pass to Hunter. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. And shot on the way. Hornets with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
To the paint. Out to Bridges. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense. And these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Mitchell dishes to Hunter. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Hunter's got 10 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Passes it to Nurkic. Kicks it to Miller. Back to Nurkic. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Josh Green comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Trey Mann in for Miller. Now the pass to Bridges. Back to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hunter finds Okoro. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 5.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Smith. Mobley with the block. And here is Okoro. He has 5. Garland the pass to Okoro. In the corner, it's Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His second.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. Sam Merrill comes in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. And the Hornets call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Now into lineup for
Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Here's Smith. Off the left rim and out. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Chalk up 2 there. Tyson's got 10 points.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Green. Going inside. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Jerome. It's Strus on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Williams. The shot no good. Tyson. Green against Mobley. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
The Hornets have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Bridges outside. On the wing, Green. Left side, Williams. For the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3 points.
Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And Mobley throws it down.
This is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Charlotte has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Now, man. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And it's Smith missing. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Back to Merrill. And that one, good.
Sam Merrill.
Here's man. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's. Here's Merrill. And the shot goes down.
Sam.
Merrill's got 4 points now in the quarter. .133 left in the third quarter. And with the bounce pass, here's Williams. He can't get that one. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Williams. Jerome passes to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup is good. Mobley's got 20.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Smith finds man. Here's Williams. Trying to end the drought. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Wow, what a finish at the rim by Grant Williams. I didn't know he had that in his game, fellas.
Pass to Merrill. Takes it inside. Back to Strus. And the pass to Jerome. Strus in the corner. Pass to Jerome. Mobley inside. He's guarded by Williams. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now the dish to Thompson. Merrill passes to Thompson. The shot. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Isaac Okoro. He's out there with Sam Merrill. And it's Okiki in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Curry, good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Good work there as it goes.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Merrill with the ball. Pass to Okiki. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Green, no luck. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Passes to Merrill. Here's Tyson. Diabate grabs the board. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
A nice shot by Okoro.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Now here's Curry. Takes it from 10. Simpson with the bucket.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Back to Wade. He kicks it to Okoro. Second chance effort. The layup good by Wade. Wade's got his first 2 points of the night.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Simpson. Covered by Okoro. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul. Shooting for Charlotte.
The first one falls. Here's Nurkic. He's checked in for the Hornets. He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
To the right side. Here's Okoro. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Simpson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His second.
Darius Garland picks one up. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for lack of sleep when you played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not
2
easy.
shots.
And he makes the first. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Okoro. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Outside, ball. The 10-footer. And the shot is long. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Mitchell finds Garland. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Tuesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. Then on Thursday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And for that matchup with the Magic, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire. Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
And here is Ball. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley up top. He's guarded by Nurkic. Mitchell wide open. It's good from long range.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the pass to Bridges. Out to Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience, Doris, so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. And here is Mitchell. Covered by Miller. Shot clock at 5. Garland with the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. Drives to the hoop. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Mobley kicks to Garland. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Ball. And here's Garland for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Pass to Bridges. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell finds Green. Mobley outside. Got a piece of it. Passes it to Mitchell. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. And then better finish.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now Ball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Max Strus is checked in for Green. And then for Charlotte, Williams, he's checked in for Bridges. And Smith subbed in for Ball.
Well, Donovan Mitchell putting that elite athleticism to work. How about his ability to be a factor on the glass?
The pass to Okogie. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Well, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Miller outside. Mobley against Williams. Pass to Okogie. Driving to the basket. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Wow, look at the footwork from Josh Okogie. Great stuff near the bucket.
Mitchell against Miller. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell has the ball on a string. Any spot on the floor, wherever he wants to go, yes, he can get there.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. On the wing, Williams. Double team on Williams. Kicks it to Nurkic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Nurkic. Miller with the ball. Back to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you can see the power game that Yusuf Nurkic has in his tool bag. That's a strong finish.
Garland kicks to Mobley. He gets it in there. Mobley's got 28 points for the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Miller with a wide open look. A putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And, Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And it's a Okoro in for Max Strus. Green dishes to Smith. Ball's knocked loose. Inside, here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season.
Oh, you got to get it. This is a move that Donovan Mitchell has made over and over again. Off the bounce, so tough.
1:02 left in the game. Smith inside, covered by Mitchell. They get it again. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Thompson with it. Now Green defending. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. That shot off. Smith outside. On the wing, Williams. And there's the feed to Nurkic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His second.
It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, if Nurkic gets this kind of position and he's carved out that space, the best you can do sometimes is foul him.
Free throw good, Nurkic. And both free throws good for Nurkic. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Okoro. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Streets. Yeah? L Streets. L Streets.
Billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken, chillin' with the camera.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Evan Mobley out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Celtics, the 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Taking a look at Boston, they lost their first game in the NBA Cup. Is tonight a must-win for them?
Yeah, in this Cup format, it is a 4-game group stage, but you cannot afford 2 losses. So tonight is a must-win.
And then for Cleveland, they wanted to start off strong in this tournament, and they did just that.
Yeah, when you talk to these guys, winning Game 1 of the NBA Cup has given them a lot of confidence. Now, let's see if they can keep it rolling on the road.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Tatum. Shoots over Thompson. Tatum can't hit. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
Outside Hunter. 6 to shoot. Here's Mobley. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
Tatum passes to Brown. White with it. Back to Brown. Off target from outside. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Brown. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Three-pointer Holiday nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as his career has progressed, Holiday has gotten more comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Mitchell. Hunter against Brown. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Mobley passes to Hunter. Shoots over Tatum. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Mitchell. He played a great game against Charlotte. Here's Tatum. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Thompson finds Garland. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And here's Tatum, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. The 3. Thompson pulls it in.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Mitchell, good.
Nice confident stroke from Mitchell, setting an example for his guys.
Tatum passes to Brown. And he drives in over Thompson. Brown can't hit.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, great job challenging the defense by Garland. He gets positioning inside, and all they can do is foul.
The line for 2.
That's good from Garland. And with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, Game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season contest. This has more of a playoff feel. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
White looking it over. The kick to Tatum. to White. Here's the three. Mobley grabs the board.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. They need this. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Evan Mobley.
The moment this guy steps on the hardwood, you know what time it is. Offense, defense, transition, it doesn't matter where the game goes. He's going to be the one dominating things.
And stolen by Porzingis. White with it. He's picked up by Garland. Here's Holiday. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
When you talk about players with great ball skills, Garland comes up early in the discussion.
Outside, Brown. Hunter with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over White. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Celtics trail by 3. Inside. Here's Tatum. That shot missing. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 6.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Now here's Brown. No points yet. The offensive rebound comes up empty down low.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Here's Garland. Here's Mobley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. but now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson, he's checked in for Thompson. Okoro comes in for Hunter. Strus, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. Now here's Holiday. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. They double him with Mobley. The three is rebounded by Okoro.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Down low. Here's Tyson. Queta pulls it in. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7. Driving to the basket. Queta, pass to Cornette. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, Coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Boston calls timeout. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
Celtics Entertainment.
Queta, pass to Cornette. Now here's Holiday. Right wing. Clock is at 3. Fires for 3.
Cavaliers foul. Tyson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Queta. Fader on the way.
And they've had a rough opening from the field.
Here's Tyson. A shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Holiday. And a nice finish on the layup. Holiday's got 5 now.
What a move by Holiday, using the dribble to free himself up.
Pass to Tyson. Okoro outside. Here's Mobley. Good on the bucket.
Mobley.
He's got 10.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Hauser. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, another assist in the career of Holiday. We've seen him run point for a long time.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Pritchard. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Toronto. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From deep, Strus tipped. Hauser passes to Holiday. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Craig is checked in for Boston. To the paint. Here's Jerome. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Tyson.
And the Cavaliers lead by 9. The Celtics shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Holiday passes to Craig. Here's Hauser. Off target with the 3. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Mobley. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Here's Hauser, covered by Mobley. Here's Kata. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, get your feelings hurt.
Back to Jerome. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Holiday with the ball. He's got 5. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Max Strus picks one up. Boston shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Holiday hits them both. And so it's Cleveland up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And more. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Darius Garland is out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Thompson in at the 5.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Pritchard. Fires the 3. The putback. Thompson pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Hunter. Now here's Strus. Defended by Brown. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Celtics making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Oh, Brown gonna go. Oh!
Wow. Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Over to the wing. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Richard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Pritchard, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Tatum! Money from deep!
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Hunter finds Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Thompson's shot is off.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Oh, look at Tatum! What a finish!
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. The fourth spot held by the Cavs.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Strus.
Well, you could really feel Brown's defensive focus there. He was determined to affect the shot.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Okoro is checked in for Strus. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
From the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Cavaliers, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And, of course, there's Boston, down a few spots.
Well, right now for Boston, they're not in any danger of a slow start. In position right now to challenge for a top seed this season.
Well, this is what we expected from them. They've had a strong start to the season, and they look poised for a great year.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Boston on offense. They're on a 17-5 run. Now Brown. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And he did a ton of damage from the line. Assertive play and consistent free throw shooting can be a huge difference maker.
Mitchell. A fantastic drive by Mitchell.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
White on the wing. There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Here's Garland. Goes back up. And Thompson with a lay-in. Thompson's gotten his first basket of the night.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland, and they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Cornett's checked in for Boston.
Luke Cornett.
Garland finds Mitchell. Mitchell on the run, and Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
White, the pass to Tatum, and here's Porzingis. Outside, Brown. The Cavaliers pull it in. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. There's the triple. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Cleveland calls timeout. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on an 11-3 run. Okoro on the wing. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Brown. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Outside Hunter to the right side. White with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Out to the wing. Porzingis misses. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Celtics trail by 3. And here's White. 7 points in the game. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell showing some muscle.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Boston's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Garland against White. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. Good work defensively by Mitchell. It's a close game here in Boston. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. White for 3. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
The Celtics shooting 59% in this quarter. Terrific. Tatum inside, covered by Mobley. Tatum, good. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And Boston calls time here. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Brown passes to Hauser. 4-3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Tyson. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Outside Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Plenty of power behind Holiday's slam. He was not holding back.
Celtics foul. Luke Cornett.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
You can see his focus at the stripe this half has been tremendous.
Evan Mobley.
No good on that one. Cadis checked in for Cornett. And the second free throw is good. Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Pass to Hauser. Now Craig. This one for three. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Merrill passes to Mobley. Back to Merrill. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Holiday. Jerome, that's good. Jerome's got 6.
Sam Merrill.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. Outside Holiday.
2 minutes remaining.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Outside, Brown. Out to the right wing. Hauser. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, Holiday plays with a lot of poise. Scans the floor, finds the open man.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Celtics trail by 4. Brown with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Hauser. Here's Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Back to Jerome. Oh, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat, but a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Pritchard's checked in for Brown. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Jerome. And a foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
35 seconds left to play in the first half. Holiday passes to Keita. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Here's Jerome. Here's Mobley. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell.
The Cavaliers, 63.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 21 points and 1 assist. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning.
And that's going to do it for our halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The perimeter pairing, White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now White, pass to Holiday. Outside Tatum. White against Mitchell. White drives in. Good D by Mobley.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
On the wing, Mitchell, hounded by Tatum, and they pick up 2.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Celtics trail by 6. Brown scanning the floor. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
Here's White with the drive. Oh, you better get out of Derek White's way.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
And here's Tatum. 12 points for him. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Over Mobley. That one rolls around and rims out.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Pass to Tatum. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And Mobley gets it to go.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Celtics trail by 8. Now here's Holiday. He's got 11. From 11 feet away, and that one good. Holiday's got 13.
Yeah, well, that's a veteran move by Holiday. Take what they give you.
Pass to Hunter. Out to the right wing. Garland for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And over time, we've seen Brown ease into accepting more responsibility on offense. He's now a dangerous scorer.
Here's Hunter. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now. And they recover it.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now. And it's a big reason that they're ahead.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Okoro is checked in for Thompson. Garland against Holiday. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hunter. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Boston calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
A sign of things to come. You gotta love seeing Mobley dominate like this.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Hunter with the rebound.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And over the last 10 games, these players have been gobbling up the most rebounds. Evan Mobley, number 1.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Mitchell against White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. Cleveland leading by 8. Mitchell, the pass to Okoro, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Garland against Holiday. Outside Tatum. From outside the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Celtics trail by 9. Holiday surveying the floor. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Friday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And on Sunday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Tatum passes to White. Pass to Cornette. Mitchell grabs a miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. Boston again missing. Cleveland leading by 11. Here's Mitchell.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Cadis checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Good on the second one. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Hauser. Here's Keita. White on the wing. From 11 feet away. And that one's long.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Jerome. Gregg's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Merrill's checked in. Cleveland calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Mobley against Craig. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
Celtics trail by 14. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Hauser. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Boston shooting around 41%. Here's Pritchard. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And Mobley throws it down.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Pass to Tatum. The strength.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Here's Jerome. Mobley passes to Jerome. Merrill outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Inside. Here's Kata. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's the Cavaliers lead by 16. Pass to Jerome. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Soft touch off the glass. Hunter's got 6 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Pass to Kata. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
To the left side wing. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hauser's got 10.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Cavaliers lead by 15. To the wing, right side. Tatum against Mobley.
Celtics foul.
Porzingis is checked in for Kata.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis.
Mobley against Tatum. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Cavaliers foul. Sam
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Line for the Celtics. Sam Hauser at the line.
That one misses. And Cleveland shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Launches it from deep. A shot by Merrill, no good. Down low. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Max Strus.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be right back after this word. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. And it's Thompson in at center. Brown can't hit. The Cavaliers lead by 14. Jerome passes to Strus. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. And Strus, no good on that one. And the Celtics shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Brown. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got a rebound, number 12 here already in the game. Garland, the pass to Strus. Driving inside, and he makes it on the layup. Strus has got 4 points in the quarter. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Celtics trail by 18. Outside, Brown. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pass to Mobley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Yeah, when you're facing Mobley, you cannot let him get that ball down low.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers.
The line for 2.
And he makes a first. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hits both from the stripe. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
Garland, the pass to Jerome. Garland against White. 5 to shoot. The drive by Garland, and there's the rejection. Outside, Brown. Outside White. Pass to Holiday. Got a piece of it. Outside Brown. Over Hunter. A nice shot by Brown.
Well, look, they need Brown making an impact with his outside game, and he rarely disappoints.
Jerome passes to Hunter. And he makes it. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Fires in the triple.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Thompson passes to Hunter. Misses from close range.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to White. Now here's Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Cornette can't hit. Cleveland leading by 17. Thompson finds Garland. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by White. Back to Thompson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Garland. Back to Holiday. Here's the three. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Jerome. Tries again. Pass to Hunter. And here's Mobley. They shoot again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
5th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
That free throw no good. Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Cornette. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. He hits the second from the line. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Mitchell against White. Mitchell, the pass to Thompson. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Outside Holiday. Here's Porzingis. The shot no good. The Cavaliers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. A moment here for an injury report. And let's go to the sidelines for an update on Max Strus's injury.
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Out to Mobley. Garland scanning the floor. From deep. Again, Garland missing.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Mitchell. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Thompson. That one off the back iron and out.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Hunter can't get it to go. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
And Garland with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Hunter's got 4 assists in the game.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
Brown in the high post, working on Hunter. Brown, no good.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Here's Garland. Tatum with the block.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
Here's Hunter, and finished off by Hunter.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Tatum. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavaliers shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by White. White's got his 5th rebound in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Brown, you have to account for his acceleration.
Outside Mitchell. Boston pulls it in.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house. Woo!
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Mitchell. And down it goes. 2 points. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Holiday with the ball. To the inside. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Pass to Thompson. To the left wing. Outside Garland. Over Porzingis. Garland, no good. Celtics trail by 20. Down low. Here's White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Evan Mobley.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Well, you can bet he knows what kind of challenge it is taking on the defending champs. He brought it all to the table tonight. He didn't hold anything back, getting them the win. Left side, Hunter. Outside Garland. Shoots over Tatum. They get it back. Out to Garland. Tipped away. Hunter passes to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mobley's got 35 in the game.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
White for 3. Sinks the tray. White's got 10 points here in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Now Porzingis, defended by Thompson. Porzingis passes to White. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Hunter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Evan Mobley.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of talent.
Man, that one's good. Porzingis.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
White can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you...
It's electric, baby. Come to moonlight, take me. Let the feeling shine like starlight. It's electric, baby. Diamonds pressure made it. Can you ride the waves like...
Ain't a perfect fit, I'm talking tailored. Find someone who matches my behavior. Can you really handle all this flavor? Wanna keep this up, then I dare you not to fall in love. I dare you. I dare you. Can you really handle all this flavor? Wanna keep this up, then I dare you not to fall in love. You already know the deal. I see you trying to make it real. And I wish I had the time to kill, but I should really be going, running late to my show, yeah.